What's up, everyone? Welcome back to West of Loathing. We're back here with episode 9, I believe. We have an awesome episode in store for today. If you're excited for it, go ahead and hit that like button down below and let's hop right in. Alright, everyone, here we are. We are at Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Last time we left off, we learned that someone stole all his jelly beans, all his collection of jelly beans. So we're gonna go get those back as part of a side quest. So we're gonna go to the jelly bean thieves' hideout. Off to one side of the trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it is actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side-eye and tries to wave you away, but the cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh, away going. Talk to it. Why are you inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd, for keeping safe from a predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise, cactus eagles. Other goblins. Now going away, you're ruining my disguise. I'll fight him. Oh wow, that was a big hit. Oh dang. There we go. Put some dynamite. There we go. Wow. I was not expecting him to be that difficult. I'll try this. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, less than you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And how you planning to do with that? With craziness. Let's see. Oh, I need 1,000. Alright, let's see if we can do words. With words? Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're gonna be the laughing stock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure that this is not a life you're suited to. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. Again, 159 XP. Good. Oh, please tell me there's a spittoon. No. Well, no spittoon. But let's head back to Roy Bean's house. You spy a patch of loco weed growing next to the trail. You hop down for a closer look just to make sure it's not loco grass or loco flowers. Don't try to get loco. Dang. You recover that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Nick. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they was saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest toward that huge old cactus folks called Old Granddad. Here, I'll mark it on your map, but you can't miss it. Okay, I'm on it. Alright. right around it. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, wow. The guard blocks your path. Hey, hi, no climbing for humans. Fight them. Oh, okay. I'll do some dynamite. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to try talking to him from now on. Talk to them. Can I bribing you to letting me climbing? Oh, okay. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious feign is being in the other room, but had losing my tap. Okay, I'm being right back. Well, won't be able to find the tab, so I'm gonna have to fight him again. Aw, frick, okay. Alright, let's get as much mysticality as we can. Right. What's our mysticality at now? Dang it. Well, it looks like I can't do that right now. Alright, then we are going to... let's head over to Frisco. Continue on with our journey. You see a plume of smoke rising over the trees to the north of you. You nudge Bessie in that direction and find a cozy-looking cabin nestled in a copse of pines. The ground outside is sparkly and rainbow-tinted, a telltale side effect of the practice of the jeweler's trade. Check it out later. Put back on everything that I had. Alright. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? I'm on it. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. And Emperor, where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Full thing didn't fit right, anyway, but without it I can't issue any official permits. And that means no rails for you, unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. I don't have any crowns, sorry. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't it? So not only do you not get that permit, but also, he reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn. Ha! Have a taste of my famous antivirus. Antivirus, sucker. Your vision goes all weird and you pass out. What was that? When you come to, Norton is gone and so is the train. Uh-oh. Huh. Where'd the train go? That lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's gone off the rails. He points to a set of deep ruts off to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of this weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. You should probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an antivirus. Maybe someone around here knows something about that. Yeah, probably. Well, this is interesting. Frisco Station. Projectionist wanted. Cronies? Comedy flyer. This is something you found on the ground in Frisco, which means that in the absolute best case scenario, it's garbage. You read the garbage. It turns out to be a flyer for a comedy shack up north of Frisco. You jot down the location on your map, then throw the flyer away. Okay. Alright, then let's head on in here. You don't look well. Yeah, and I can't see well either. Oh no, did that rascal Norton do this to you? He was raving about some sort of antivirus earlier. Any idea how I can fix this? Do you know that feller named a Roy Bean? The one that collects all kinds of jelly beans? I think maybe he's got one made of honey, and that could help. And that it could help with your predicament. That makes zero sense, but I suppose I don't have a better plan. Best get going. Here we go. Oh boy, another Spittoon. Let's go. What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last Spittoon in the game, and I'm not gonna try and convince you to not be the most disgusting person on earth anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah. Search that filthy Spittoon. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the Spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby. You pucker up and give the Spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you. But even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend, and if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that Spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please. You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it onto your head, drenching yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar, and slithering into your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. Hooray! Oh, what's going on over here? Sure, dive in. Alright, let's get beefy. And the old 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh, wow. Hang on, where's my dynamite? Oh. I don't even want to risk this. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, that was fun. Alright, then I need to head down to Roy Bean. You see what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of this region, and spur Bessie toward it. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering black stone cow monolith. Anybody could make that mistake, really. Attack it. Oh. There we go. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, that's the honey jelly bean. Okay, well. Dang. I guess I'm gonna have to just run around and find some stuff. It's a menacing ape skeleton. Whoa, hello. So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so, and alas, without me here to instruct them in my regiment of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity thing about anyways? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Nope. This desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. Here, that's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try to stop me. Well, I never. Open the drawer. You find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparations. Interesting. Aw. Well, hang on. I thought I had 20 mysticality. Okay. Now I should be able to. You grab a sheet of paper and consolidate the crazy series of notes into a more or less straightforward recipe. Excellent. Alright. I guess... Oh well, let's go into the kitchen. Purity is the best sauce. It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of the sanatorium had to adhere to. Weigh yourself. You weigh 300 weight. You don't exactly know how to use this scale correctly. Years worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. Measure yourself. You are 7 yards and 5 meters tall. You don't exactly know how to use this ruler correctly. It's the key to every door in the building on the Kellogg Ranch. Alright? You pick up the diary and blow off some of the dust. The cover says, "The Diary of Blank Smith. The first name has worn away, but you can tell it has fewer than 8 letters. Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated the lack of anything much else to do. Gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death, rumored but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke. And that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot the diary when she left. Not particularly hot after all. 5 needles. It's a locker and it is not unexpectedly locked. Let's see what these are. Yup. I'll go ahead and wear that. Oh, wait. Wait, what's my mysticality at now? Oh. Let's see. It's 8 mysticality. That's 6. It's plus 2 mysticality. What can I get on Moxie? Let me go for mysticality again. Alright, now let me see my character. Mysticality is at 29. I needed it 40. Good lord. Alright, and let's see about Moxie. I think that's going to be lower. Okay, this is plus 6 Moxie. Alright, that has Moxie. Alright, what do we have now? 19. So I think our best bet is to go for mysticality. Alright. For now at least. Oh, I do have these. Increases it by 5. Alright, there we go. That may be good. There we go. Alright. Now let's head over to old granddad. Run away. You bolt the flange into a pipe, then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but it's a tap. You also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Nice. There we go. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper bribing. Of course you are. Ugh. This time the guard moves away from the ladder so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. There we go. The table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Hello, hi. Leave them alone. I'm gonna gear up and then fight them. Oh, dang. Go to dynamite. There we go. Hooray! What? You can't get to the jelly beans because of all the flailing goblin limbs on that pile. You should be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 10 more goblins worth of mass or distract them some other way. Holy crap, this is the most disturbing thing you've ever seen. I don't know what was. Hey, guys, those jelly beans, can I to having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for you taking. Jeez Louise. Well, what's your plan for dealing with this horror? We'll see how strong one is. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not gonna... I'm gonna have to talk to him. Talk to it. But not looking like you're eating them. A jar is still for. What? Eating? Fruit rock's not for eating. Fruit rock's just for looking at. You just looking at them? Not fitting through floor hole. Can't leaving room. Fruit rock's only entertainment being. Good grief, that's sad. Try to help them out. Okay. How about I teaching you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at. Okay, sounding good. I agree. I'm not certain. What being better than fruit rocks looking at? Thumb wrestling. You teach the goblins how to thumb wrestle and how to set up a basic single elimination tournament bracket. Soon, they're totally preoccupied with their new pastime and you're free to grab just sweet beans. Excellent. Alright, let's get out of here. Out in the open desert among the rocks and dunes and underneath the scorching desert sun you encounter a chef. That probably doesn't sound all that strange comparatively, but hold on while I get into more detail. He has somehow hauled a full-size iron pot-belly stove out into this blistering hot hole and is cooking something on it. though you can't tell what because all you see in the pan is fire. Rather than being drenched in sweat, he is literally steaming. Furthermore, he is muttering wildly to himself. Hotter, gotta be hotter, hot, hot, gotta cook, cook it right through, needs to be hot, hotter, hotter. Frighten him away. It isn't hot enough. I know, not hot enough, I know, it will never be hot enough. Ah, no, hotter. It cannot be hot enough. It can't be done. No, no! It's impossible for it to be hot enough. Oh! The chef runs away into the desert screaming. As you watch him go, there's a clang behind you as the door to his stove falls off, the hinges having melted through. You got an item. Stove door. Alright, well done. Back to the wrong place. Back to Roy Beans. You've crossed back paths with Wandering Sally again. Sure, let's look what she has. I'll do that. And let me trade with her again. Can't sell one of those. Sell one of those. I'll sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell. Sell this. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell. Have all of this stuff. I just haven't done anything with. So I'm gonna sell it all. I'll be right back. Alright, so now we have over 2,000 meat, and I think that's in a much better place than where we left off. So let's go to Roy Bean's house. An odd flash of light nearly prompts you to stop and investigate. You discover a goblin with a strange hinged board covered with shiny foil, which they used to reflect sunlight onto a pair of leather boots. Hey, hello, what doing? Tanning. Tanning. I'm a tanner. Talk to it. You are tanning boots? Yes, yes. Sun using to making very tan. I don't think that's how it works, but I guess you're the expert. What? Threaten. Goblin, you are to giving me these boots. Okay, sure. For 250 meat, I am giving them. No, for free giving them. Or beating you up. Oh no! Overtanned boots. Let's see what these have on them. 1 maximum HP, 7 moxie. Cool. Let's return these beans. Did I not pick them up? Partway down the trail, Bessie stumbles. They seem pretty tired from carrying you around all the time. Well, I thought I picked it up. Oh, no, I didn't pick it up. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. The goblins didn't eat any? It's a long, weird story. Well, never mind then. You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They were stolen by a gang of dang hippies. Why'd they take them? Heck, who knows what a hippie's thinking. All I know is they took them off, headed south, and a little bit west. Shroom Cave. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's head on down there. The already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while it's been stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of pyrobos. Flee! I don't want to get in a fight just yet. Oh wow. This map is labeled Shroom Locations and shows a weird, convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that weird fort full of dirty weirdos. This cultist is totally zonked out. The cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs litter the floor around him. Loot his belongings. Human ashes and a burned scroll. The scroll has mostly been burned beyond legibility, but you can just barely make out some of the hell cow energy in between the scorch marks. The scroll is in bad shape and you can't really make out anything here, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll in your journal. I wonder if I need to pick up one of the shrooms. I might have to. Was it this one? You see what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of the... Okay. Attack it. Sure. There we go. Yeah, it was this one. Let's see if I can't find those pliers. Nope. Seen any jelly beans? If I knew where there were jelly beans, don't you think I'd be there eating jelly beans instead of making these dumb noises? Fair point. That's what you're doing. Let's see if I can get some pliers. I heard they got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. If you have any Bacterius hippicum mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion. No thanks. Well, I know that was what was in the cave. Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if what I see as jelly beans are different than what you see as cut the crap before I cut it for you? No, I have not, but I do know that Irene, the newest and dare I say the most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Curtsian philosophy, Nick? No, thank you. Where is Irene? Is this Irene? I'll buy the pliers. Okay, that was her knapsack that we found. Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. They were in my lounge. Where's your lounge? I don't quite remember. It's only there part of the time anyways. What? I don't know. Would you like to buy a mushroom? No thanks, see you later. Alright, I think I know... No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha. Can never be too careful, I suppose. Yeah. Jelly beans, weird. No, I haven't seen anything. Okay. I think I know where her lounge is, and that's in a drug trip. Sorry, horse. It's a pale mushroom coat. Okay. Let me get another. I'll eat one. So let's eat one. That doesn't work. Then I think I will have to. You eat the mushroom, your eyes go all wonky. Well, two of them do. Your third one is finally open at least halfway. Whoa. Okay, that's what I figured. I'm gonna have to go... It seems like maybe there's a tunnel here, but your eyes can't focus on it right. Like it's slightly out of phase with reality or something crazy like that. So let me eat the other one. Nope. I had to make it into the potion. What is my mysticality at right now? 80? Oh, it's just at 80. If I go over here, I'll have to buy one of the mushrooms and then turn it into the potion. No, where was he? Here he is. In fact, I do. Go easy on this stuff. It has a real kick to it. Ha ha ha. Alright, to the shroom cave. Fully opens your third eye. There we go. Oh, dang. Grab them. Your great grandkids are going to love this kind of music. Strange lamp. A lamp imbued with magic and filled with a strange lava-like substance. There isn't really a good place nearby to set this thing up. You'll want to do it where you live. Okay. Alright, cool. And now we can go back to Roy Bean's house. You come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military, at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. I kind of buried the lead there. It looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Open it with a crowbar. There we go. Cool. Got it right here. Will I be jiggered? I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again, and here you brought back all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, Nick, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Don't sweat it, Roy. I was happy to help. Well, normally it does, yes, but I guess seeing as how you helped me with that, help me out with them bandits and goblins and dang dirty hippies. Let's call her 5. 5 meat, really? Yeah, I reckon. Better buy it in a hurry before I change my mind. Buy it. You almost feel bad because of the depth of the discount. Alright, and then we'll eat it. You eat the jelly bean and your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine is really amazing. Gosh, I did not know how annoying that was. Alright, so let's head back up to Frisco, I think? Oh. I ain't real sure if I'm honest. I spent a fair amount of time wandering around this area, but I wasn't quite right in the head at the time, so I don't remember much. If I did, I probably didn't see much part from the drunk tank. What happened? Oh, just ancient history. Ain't worth making a fuss about. Continue on. I'll see what I can do. Did we get a location as to where he went? Train off somewhere in the desert. You have to follow him. Well, I don't really know what to do beyond here because I don't know where the train went. Let's reboot Hill. Bessie takes a shortcut through what you take to be an old cow graveyard. Suddenly, the entire graveyard's worth of bones clatters together into a giant antagonistic pillar of evil. Antagonize it back. Don't worry, it's just paint. Oh wait, did I just miss out on that whole conversation? Okay. Well, everyone, it's been an amazing episode. We had our last Spittoon. If you were excited for that, that was hilarious. Go ahead and leave a like down below for that, or if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and subscribe to help out the channel and grow it, and hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date on everything that I release every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.